And we're back with the K-1 World Grand Prix 2016 Japan K-1 65 kilogram Japan tournament at the Yoyogi National Gymnasium. In the second gymnasium, we have some more quarterfinal action here for you. In the red corner, Yuta Kubo taking on, in the blue, NOMAN. I'm Brian.
And I'm Ross. Alrighty, into the breakdown. So Kubo, the taller man by 5 centimeters at 175, and the younger man by 3 years at the age of 28. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, quite a bit of experience from Kubo. He truly is a defensive master, just great at picking up the attacks of his opponent and not letting them land, blocking them, getting out of the way. Just for younger fighters, great to watch. A masterful defensive technician.
Look at that early on. NOMAN really wasn't too sure what Kubo was doing. Look at Kubo. Very stiff, but a posture that's ready to pounce. Puts NOMAN on edge early doors here.
Ooh, nice heavy mid kick there. Yeah, Kubo will he'll always exchange at ranges and distances and positions where it's just the most beneficial for him and the least beneficial for his opponent.
I'm liking the work here early from Kubo. He seems to have got NOMAN's respect already. And he's just showing good variety, good fundamentals with local. Oh, a knee there. A little bit of shenanigans in that clinch.
That's right, a little bit of clinching there, which is not allowed under the K-1 rule set, with the referee hopping in and separating the guys.
Look at that southpaw stance from Kubo. It's just so cemented, isn't it?
Yeah.
So firm.
And he's just doing a great job. That heavy middle kick from the rear leg just shuts down the attacks from your opponent. It sets their feet. It's just a thudding, devastating blow. You'll see there, he blocked the kick with his arms and came back with a low kick right away on NOMAN.
This looks like Kubo's just timing NOMAN. NOMAN just seemed like he just walked out and forgot his game plan.
Yeah,
he's like a bunny really headlights.
You're totally right.
Look at this now. Kubo just finding his range, finding his rhythm.
Yep, you see he's patient. He just gets out of the way, makes a move to his side. A great attack there with the mid kick off of the pivot.
Kubo made NOMAN miss so big there. NOMAN was swinging for the hills. Nice body shot.
Yep. Well, and he'll use combos when he needs them, but he'll also use single attacks just beautifully.
He's clearly got power, Kubo. Out of 41 wins, he's closed the show early 18 times, where NOMAN only 7 times out of 19 wins. So Kubo's got the power.
Yep, and he's so precise. He's not wasting a lot of energy. He's not missing a lot of strikes. He's not just, wasting energy moving. Everything he does is very purposeful.
He's very energy efficient. I love the way he just moves in and out of range so easy. I mean, look how light he is on his feet and the way he just pivots.
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yep, doesn't step in the corner.
There you go. A little bit of something from NOMAN there. It showed a little bit of life.
Well, NOMAN, a former Crush champion in his own right, so no pushover, but it just goes to show how good Kubo is to have such a good fighter. As NOMAN kind of flustered here and looking confused.
Really is flustered, really is confused. NOMAN's corner really begins to sit him down and say, listen, okay, let's just chuck a low kick maybe. Let's not just try this big rocky haymakers here and there. Let's just get back to the fundamentals and see how it works.
Well, and he had his best moment when he had Kubo cornered there. He did the work. If he is going to let his hands go in a flurry, it's got to be in a good position. It's got to be in the corner, because otherwise Kubo is just going to step back, pivot, or step back. He's just really good at that.
And the opportunity he had there with Kubo was in the corner. He's got to understand they're not going to come round very often. Kubo's so good with his distance and ring craft. He can't afford to let anything like that go again. And he doesn't seem to be trying to create that. So he really does need to step up his game here.
Kubo's done a great job of attacking all the different positions too on NOMAN. He's thrown the mid kick to the body, he's punched to the body, he's come back with kicks to the inside of NOMAN's lead leg, he's landing some jabs.
His variety is unbelievable. It's like he's, remember those old slam mans, Brian, where you get like a big dummy and the lights would light up and you have to hit him at all different points of the body. It's like that's what he's doing.
Yes.
He's looking at NOMAN right now and just seeing different lights and he's just tagging them.
Yeah, and that left mid kick of Kubo's is just a really standout technique. Even if it lands on your guard, that thing is so heavy.
Kubo is so mean in the clinches. So mean. Doesn't give you an inch. Look at this now. NOMAN's confidence is not at all increasing. In fact, it's decreasing. He's got to do something now. He's got to make this a very ugly fight.
Well, I think for him it probably feels like, Kubo is just out of range. I can't touch him. But for some reason, he's able to just touch me whenever he wants. And that's a really bad place to be mentally as a fighter.
I think what NOMAN's got to do is that very, very unpopular tactic for most fighters, but eventually every fighter finds themselves there, is say, okay, what one of Kubo's weapons can I handle? I'm going to bite down the gumshoe and take that, and I'll respond.
Yeah, just make it ugly, push him in the corner, clinch up a little bit, get the ref involved a little. You gotta do what you gotta do, because otherwise he might not make it through this round.
Oh, absolutely. It's not looking good, is it? Kubo, I'm loving the body work. You can hear his punches, the way he breathes into his punches, so clinical. Oh, interesting there from NOMAN.
Yeah, it's worth a try. Well, and all the outstanding K-1 fighters really utilize great, it's what separates the cream of the crop, is the best K-1 fighters have great attacks to the body.
They really do. I often see in K1 the spinning techniques when a fighter is feeling the pressure. They were good from NOMAN, but you can't rely on him. He's got to get back to. Look at this! He should be covering up here. The ref's not going to help you. Cover up, protect yourself at all times.
Yep. Well, the thing is, he's trying to clinch. Kubo is staying busy there. He's not clinching up. He's firing out of that position. The ref doesn't need to step in.
I don't understand NOMAN's tactics here. I'm going to try and clinch, and it doesn't work, so I'm just going to take punches to the face.
Yeah, Kubo just really finding his rhythm right now.
Everything. He's chucking the kitchen sink at NOMAN. In fact, I think he's gone home and got his bathtub.
Look at that. Yep. He goes from attack mode to some beautiful head movement, stepping back and then back to the body. He can just really handle himself at all the ranges.
He really can. He's got an answer for every range and every angle. And he just shifts through the gears so seamlessly. NOMAN really, right here, right now, he hasn't got an anchor to hold on to. He is completely lost.
Well, even when, NOMAN lands a mid-kick there, immediately Kubo's back on him with the counter low kick.
And that's it. Kubo doesn't let you have free shots. NOMAN's letting Kubo have plenty of free shots. In those clinches.
Exactly.
Well, I think NOMAN's corner really has to have a strong talk with their man in this last round. If anything is going to be, salvageable, Kubo, you just got to do more of the same.
Yeah, he looked great. He looked better that round than the first one. He's the type of fighter who will just continue to gain momentum and just get stronger and stronger. And those really are the deadliest fighters.
Well, yeah, it's like that. What's that character? Right, you know the one I'm thinking about in the movie with the momentum. You can't slow him. Juggernaut. That's his name.
Yes.
Juggernaut. It's kind of like that. The moment you let them start, you've unleashed a monster. You've got to stamp on these people from day one. First exchange in the fight, you've got to gain respect. NOMAN's failed to do that.
Yep, and it is a tall order to, like you said before, get Kubo in a position where you do gain his respect, to catch him in the corner, and really be able to unleash. Those moments are so fleeting and few and far between NOMAN just got to really go for some crazy techniques, some spinning back flicks, maybe a jumping spinning kicks, something that's extremely unorthodox.
It's time to look in the toolbox and see what there is, but really, he's just got to decide what shot he's willing to take and take it to trade.
Yeah, this isn't bad. Put the guard up, march forward, just drive in there.
Look at this.
I like it.
Yeah, I do. It's a lot more life. Okay, how's Kubo going to respond?
Well, he's just patient and relaxed. He knows he's done great work the first 2 rounds. And some awesome board to the body there.
Look at this. Kubo just picks his range, waits for NOMAN just to peter out, and then just continues on the same clinical path.
NOMAN showing why he was a champion in Crush. He has the right idea. It's just so hard to execute against someone as good as Kubo.
Really, well, and also in the third round to execute it now. If he would have done that in the first round, things might have been different. But the third round, that's a hard ask.
Yes, well, and no doubt that those big mid kicks from Kubo throughout the first and second rounds to the midsection and the body work has definitely accumulated. I mean, NOMAN's got to be feeling it.
His liver's going to be buzzing. He's going to be slow and short of breath. You can see now, look, he couldn't keep up and sustain that initial attack he started with. And that's because Kubo done the good work early. It pays off late.
You are absolutely right. And at this point, he can just sort of stop, NOMAN, throw the jab, attack the body, pepper in some mid kicks, and he moves on to the next round.
Kubo's beginning to try some stuff here. He's getting a bit wide with those punches. No need to take those kind of risks this late. This guy was, as you said, Brian, an ex-champion. He might be a sitting target, but he's not a dead target. Keep it straight, Kubo.
Yep, nope. Even a corner to wrap in front. So Kubo seems to make sure, that he doesn't put himself in any needlessly risky situation, so that he can move on to the next round.
You can feel the accumulation of fatigue in NOMAN right now. Look at a little push, from Kubo, and NOMAN's all over the place. Does not look steady right now.
Awesome. Just some great head movement there. It's these subtle little moves that Kubo uses. Getting his head off the line, the little pivot, the sidestep, the counter. They come together to really overwhelm good opponents.
Well, you look at Kubo's stance and you think he'd be quite static, but he moves when he has to. Ooh, some shenanigans there. Look, he's using that left forearm to pin his opponent to knee him in the head. The ref's got to get involved.
Trying to get himself a little break there with some clinch, but Kubo just not going for it at all.
No, I mean, the way he responded to that clinch, that would put you off of clinching.
Yes.
NOMAN's clinching game has not been that good, and it's not paid off for him. So why he's doing it here is purely fatigue.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. He's just trying to make it out of this round alone. And he came out with the right idea at the beginning of that round. That was the championship part there. It's just so hard to do, especially when you've just been rocked and rolled those first two rounds of body shots.
Yeah, you're right. It is the championship. The winning mindset is mine not to give up. But I think he gets the awards for a good heart and good chin, but he was sheerly outclassed here tonight. I mean, Kubo just still looks fresh. Just looks like he's gone through the gears. He's stretched his legs.
Well, exactly, and this is a tournament setting, so it could be if Kubo really wanted to turn it up. Maybe he could have got him out of there, but he was smart. Didn't take a lot of damage. Didn't use a lot of energy. Then he gets the win.
It's all that experience eye on the big picture. Here we go.
ジャッジ勝本30対28赤久保ジャッジまで30対28赤久保以上判定3対0をもちまして勝者赤久保だ
complete shutout.
Yeah, Kubo looking great. He's going to have some awesome momentum moving in the next round as well. He's got to feel really good about that.
Oh, really good. Not many people would be happy doing the 3 rounds. If you've got to do it, that's how you do it.
Yep, exactly. He didn't waste any energy. He didn't needlessly put himself in danger hunting for the knockout. He got through, and he looked good.
He did, and here he goes back to the changing room to get ready for the next one.
That's right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. K-1 World Grand Prix 2016 Japan, K-1 65 kilogram Japan tournament. We will see you next time.